I feel as if this interview should be conducted backstage at a Broadway theater. This is an esteemed opportunity to talk to a world-famous playwright, Mr. Matthew Capodicasa. Welcome to the Attic.
I mean, we talked about the theater, but then you had to get like a union guy to turn on the lights. You had to get a guy to like open the door. It wasn't worth it.
Right. It's too much. We don't have that kind of time or money, honestly.
I mean, we love IATSE, but... Yeah.
Matthew, you are a playwright, as I just said. So when it comes to you bringing backstories to the table, I think people get really excited because you're considered a professional in your field.
Considered by whom?
Joe.
Okay.
Just Joe.
Just Joe. That's nice.
He really looks up to you. The rest of us think you're a joke.
Yeah, I got that actually, a long time ago.
All right, Matthew, you love creating characters. You get really excited about this.
You've given me a lot of opportunity to do that.
Yes. That's you're welcome. If the next thing was thank you, you're welcome. How did you go about deciding to come up with this character?
Well, when we were at PAX Unplugged, we got a chance to do a Starfinder demo, and I kind of randomly drew the Vesk soldier, and I had such a blast playing a Vesk that I kind of shoehorned my way into playing one on the podcast.
I believe we all were like, you were a great Vesk. You might want to be a Vesk on the podcast.
I think I was, before that time, I was really open. I was thinking about any number of races. I was thinking about trying to maybe pull one of the, like a dwarf or an elf or something like that. But then I had a lot of fun with that Vesk. So I was like, all right, I'll start from that point. And then with the Vesk, one of the obvious choices is soldier. So I didn't want to go that way. But so I started to come up with another idea and I had this idea for a character floating around in general. And then once I tailored it to the Vesk, it got really fun. So then I started working on it. I
want to hear the name. Before we even get into the story, what is the name of this character?
Her name is Kreskaletha.
Kreskaletha. Her name is Kreskaletha. Now,
Kreska for short.
Kreska for short. She must have a great last name. I mean, the Vesk are very proud people. They live and die for the glory of their clan. What is her last name?
Her name is Kreskaletha.
I'm sorry I asked. Okay, well, I guess I'll move on to my next question. Tell me a little bit about your character. What makes her so unique?
So Kreska began her life, as many Vesk do, training to be a soldier, training to fight, as you said, for the glory of her clan, of her race, of her world, the Veskarium. And she did that. She was like, going to be a foot soldier, a commando, maybe an infantry person, maybe. And she went, she grew up and then she went into basic training. And then on the eve of her graduation from basic, something happened and she was seized. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but without her knowing anything, she was taken and imprisoned. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I was waiting to see if we could find out a little bit more. Very exciting character. I mean, I have the luxury of knowing more about what has gone on with this character, where your mindset is right now. What are you enjoying so far? Because we've already started recording some of these episodes. What are you enjoying about playing this character? Because I think there's a moment in a very early episode that is one of my favorite moments that you've done.
More than any other character I've gotten to play on the podcast, I've really gotten to delve into the species, the Veskness of her, but also her view of the world and the way she moves through this very interesting setting that we start out the podcast in it's counterintuitive for her in a way, even though it's become her identity, how she perceives of the world and the cosmos and everything, but the friction of that has been a lot of fun. Like, when is the Vesk coming through, and when is the other stuff coming through, and just getting to play with that, and just the interaction with some of the other PCs has been a lot of fun. Because she's a big, powerful lizard who also was a soldier and is now not a soldier. Does that answer your question?
No, but we'll go with it. We don't have a ton of time, so
I was working for that.
What now? Obviously, this is a Vesk, so we're gonna have to use some CGI when the movie inevitably comes out.
Yeah, mocap.
Did you cast this person?
Yeah, I cast her with Priyanka Chopra from Quantico, among many other things.
I can't believe we got her. That she is far too attractive.
She's blowing
to
up right now
with us.
Oh yeah. Also, she's got like a career.
But you know what? Somebody's going to play Chris Caletta. So
Yeah. I mean, I think the mocap voiceover thing was made it easier. Like it wasn't as big a time commitment, really. She didn't have to show up and hang out. She just had to go over to like the studio and just do her thing.
am I correct in saying that one of the reasons you kind of swayed towards Vesk is because we all really liked the voice you were doing at PAX Unplugged?
Maybe that was the reason. I will tell the fans that it's basically my Umlo voice.
Right.
I've only got 3 voices, Troy.
You were everyone's favorite Umlo on the Glass Cannon podcast.
Everyone's.
Well, not Grant's. Grant particularly hated it.
Grant hated it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, but can we get a little taste of it?
I'm a Vesk. And I'm not wearing hockey pads.
No, there's Kreska. I
There
feel like
she
she's
is.
in the room.
That's the whole character.
That's Grant booing
That's
from
Grant
the
booing,
champagne room.
Thanks. That's
and you really nailed the Priyanka Chopra voice. I
yeah.
think.
Well, no, she can. Who says she can't do a good Umlo?
We'll have to find
bad
out
Umlo.
next time she's in the attic. Anything else we need to know about Kreska before we just jump right into the show?
Let's see. Things you need to know about Kreska. No, I think that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you.
That's all you're going to tell us.
It's not like I'm getting off and being withholding or anything, but
Sure, you like to keep people waiting.
you know what it really is? After having such strong ideas about backstory for previous characters and having you just kind of like steamroll those and rewrite them, I just decided to make a character with a strong backstory and a really open mystery that you can do what you want and I can fight you later and lose.
I think it's best in terms of our history with each other to just kind of go a little light on the backstory because you never know how long they're going to be around.
Right. Yes, there's that.
Are you pretty confident you'll be the first to die?
I'm pretty confident. I mean, it's a podcast tradition.
I'll do my best, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming.